Thank you.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Cherie Ando, Sharon Rosemaster, Atomy Global Care Synergy Center, Harrow. Tonight, I will be presenting one of my favorite product, which is the Atomy Alaska Omega-3. I actually just have recently started taking omega-3 because I have learned from my blood test result that I have a high cholesterol level. I have a family history of cardiovascular issues. Sorry. Cardiovascular issues. Um, both of my parents have suffered with high blood pressure, and both of them also had suffered one episode of mini stroke, and both of them are diabetic. So for me, learning that I have a high cholesterol level prompted me to start taking omega-3. And one night, I have to take myself to A&E because my blood pressure has been going up and it has reached to 200 over 110. At my age, this was also the age when my parents experienced high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular problem. Now, me and my husband are regularly taking omega-3. It has actually helped my blood pressure to normalize and also to improve and prevent cardiovascular problems in the future. So what is omega-3? Okay, omega-3 contains two of the most essential fatty acid, the DHA or the docosahexaenoic acid, on and EPA or the eicosapentaenoic acid. These are unsaturated fatty acid and are essential nutrients which are important in preventing heart disease and improving blood vessel circulation. Okay, so why do we need omega-3? Okay, the DHA and the EPA present in omega-3 are two essential omega-3 fatty acid found primarily in fatty fish. Okay, and this plays a very important role in maintaining our overall health. The DHA is vital for the brain and eye health, while the EPA and DHA together support heart function. The EPA have a very strong anti-inflammatory effect. Our body cannot produce its own omega-3 fatty acid, which is why we need these essential nutrients and can only obtain through diets and supplements. The roles of DHA in our body is very important. In our brain, DHA is the key structural component. It is vital for its function and development. It is a major component of the neuronal membrane. It functions by increasing membrane fluidity, which makes receptors and ion channels to function properly, making it easy to respond to signal. Omega-3 is also very important in our eyes, okay? It is also very important for the development and maintenance of normal vision and retinal health. The DHA is the key component of the retina. It supports both photoreceptor health and visual function, making it essential for eye health. It enhances visual function, help preserve and shape the function of the retinal cell membrane. It helps to decrease the age-related macular degeneration and helps to treat dry eye syndrome by lowering inflammation and enhancing tear quality. So together with DHA and EPA, it contributes to normal function of the heart. So these are the function of the DHA or the omega-3 fatty acids in the heart. So DHA and EPA help to reduce levels of triglycerides this is a type of fat in the blood that is linked to increased risk of heart attack and stroke. So EPA and DHA also, or the omega-3 fatty acid, can help to lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure, which is beneficial for cardiovascular health. They also reduce inflammation in the body by preventing inflammatory cytokines and activating anti-inflammatory pathways. The DHA and EPA scavenge free radicals and reduce oxidative stress within the body, protecting against damaged cells. They also reduce platelet aggregation, which is to prevent blood clot formation and blockages in the arteries. Therefore, it helps in preventing heart attack and stroke. Okay, so in my next slide, I just want to share some studies that shows that omega-3 fatty acid is beneficial to our health. In this study, it shows a positive response of omega-3 fatty acid in the heart. Okay, so in the conclusion, it shows that there is a significant reduction in risk of heart attack, other major cardiovascular events, and cardiovascular disease death. So omega-3 fatty acid should also be considered by the people who are taking statins or the anti-hyperlipidemic drug or the anti-cholesterol drug, and people who have cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and elevated triglycerides. So based from this study, it shows in the evidence that it is recommended to consume omega-3 fatty acid regularly. Okay, nowadays, cardiovascular diseases is one of the most common death and illness here in UK. Not only in UK, but also around the world. This is due to the changes in our lifestyle, unhealthy eating habits, stress, lack of exercise, high-fat diets, and so on. Taking omega-3 fatty acid can help reduce cardiovascular disease by lowering triglycerides, improving blood circulation, preventing blood clots, and maintaining heart rhythm. Okay, the next study is the effect of omega-3 in our brain. Okay, in this study, it shows that the consumption of omega-3 improved learning, memory ability, cognitive well-being, and blood flow in the brain. According to the study, the FDA recommends consuming 3 grams of omega-3 daily, which is equivalent to 6 Atomy omega-3 soft gel capsule. Okay, the next one, I would like to show you the effect of omega-3 fatty acid in the eyes. Okay, in the study, it shows that there is a positive impact in the improvement of vision and prevention of further vision loss. As I have said a while ago, the DHA is the primary component of our retina. Okay, and remember, omega-3 fatty acid is not produced in our body. We need to take it as a supplement. Okay, so what is Atomy Alaska omega-3? Okay, Atomy Alaska omega-3 is rich in vitamin E, sorry. It also contains vitamin E and omega-3. It contains high quality of EPA and DHA. 2 soft gel capsule provide 65% of EPA and DHA. And it's small capsule, it's easy to swallow. Atomy omega-3 is produced using Alaskan pollock fish, and it is only produced in high purity at a hygienic facility. It is extracted in Alaska and refined in Ohio, USA. Atomy omega-3 provide the best quality and best price, acquiring from concentrated omega-3 directly from the manufacturer. So this is the production process of Atomy omega-3, okay? First, it has to go through esterification. Esterification allows the removal of glycerol and replacement with alcohol to create a higher concentration of EPA and DHA, which are the valuable omega-3 fatty acid. And then it has to go through fresh refinement, which is the separation of EPA and DHA. And then it has to go through cold extraction. By cold extraction, the fish oil, we ensure that the omega-3 fatty acid remain intact while avoiding all chemical processing methods. Okay, and then it has to go through molecular distillation, which is the deodorization of fishy odor and taste for fresher oil. And then it has to go through filtering or the removal of harmful heavy metal and other chloride pollutants. And then they have to package it really, really well. Okay, have you seen the omega-3? I have it here with me. If you can see, there's a small soft gel capsule here. It is very, very easy to swallow. I used to take other brand. I'm going to show you in my next slide how I compare omega-3, Atomy omega-3 to other brand. Okay. If you see the comparison here, you can see that our Atomy omega-3 is better value for money because in 2 capsule, you will have a 700 milligram of EPA and DHA, while other brands you need to take 3 capsule, and you know how big the capsule size is. It's actually like choking hazard. Yeah, if you're going to drink 3 capsule of those brand, you know, they're big as your half of your finger. And the ingredient for Atomy, we use only the Alaskan pollock fish from sustainable fisheries. With other brand, they don't really tell their sources, so it could be mixed, and they don't show any testing, whether testing for purity. Okay, the quality of omega-3 fatty acid is very, very high because they are tested for heavy metals and mercury, and they use cold extraction technique. Okay, so it's also easy to swallow. Other brands, they have large size and it's hard to swallow. And this is the thing that I really love with Atomy omega-3. It has no fishy smell. Okay, other brands, after you drink, you know, and when you try to burp, you know, you can really, really smell the fishy smell. Our Atomy omega-3 also contains vitamin E. Other brand doesn't contain vitamin E. And Atomy is a GMP certified premium standard. It is better value for money. Okay. So what does Atomy promise to everyone? So Atomy promise the use of high quality raw material. As you can see, the source is coming from Alaska. They offer absolute quality and absolute price. Basing from my comparison a while ago, Atomy offers good value of money, and the quality is really, really good. They use eco-friendly packaging, and they only sell products with legitimate approval. They contain certificates, and prompt deliveries are guaranteed. Okay, that's all for me for my presentation. The next one, the compensation plan, will be presented by our Diamond Master, Gemma Marasigan.